Hi, Spartan Engineers. I'm Jane Ivarian with the Center, and we are going to talk about cover letters. Specifically, we're going to talk about how you can create a targeted and value-centered cover letter using a little bit of WhoLogic and maybe even some AI. So I've split this session into 4 parts. Part 1, we'll talk about what a cover letter is. We'll answer the question, do you need one? Part 2, I want to talk a little bit about basic content and the appearance of a cover letter. Part 3, I want to introduce you to the essentials for cover letter writing. And then we'll wrap up by taking a look at how AI can help you create a draft cover letter. So what is a cover letter? It's just a document that accompanies your resume when you apply for a job. It's short. It's 3 to 5 paragraphs in length. The first paragraph is all about sharing your interest and enthusiasm for the job and the company. And then the rest of the letter actually just highlights your specific skills and experiences that align with the job. You can think of a cover letter as your targeted written pitch. So do you need a cover letter? Well, yeah, absolutely. You need a cover letter if the company is asking for it. So when you look at the job application instructions, if they're asking for a cover letter, and of course you prepare and send. But it can get confusing sometimes because you can look at job application instructions and they may mention that they want you to send a resume, but nothing about a cover letter. Or they may ask for a resume and some other material, but not the cover letter. So you think to yourself, wait a minute, should I write a cover letter? They didn't ask for it. Well, research says that 50% of companies read the cover letter, even when they didn't ask for it. So you have a 50-50 chance of it being read if you write one, even though they didn't ask for it. So you choose. And if you're really unsure about this, you can reach out to us at the center and we can help you decide. Okay, let's take a look at basic content and the appearance of a cover letter. So here's a sample right here in front of us. You can see the cover letter writer's name is prominently displayed, their location, their phone number, their email address. They've chosen to include their LinkedIn URL. There's also a date on the cover letter, so the date you write the letter. There's information about who you're sending the letter to. Now, often there's no name. You often don't know who you're sending this letter to. So this person has chosen to just include hiring director. That's perfectly fine. Hiring director's fine, search committee. There are lots of things that you can do here. At minimum, you want the name of the company and you want the location. Then after that, we've got the body of the cover letter. Now I can tell you, the application tracking software actually loves this letter. So my little friend over here, the ATS bot, can easily scan this. Why? Because there are no graphics, no columns, no color, no icons. There's nothing here to confuse the application tracking software when they scan the document. So text only on your cover letter, just like your resume, text only. Makes it easy for the ATS. And look at how happy my bot friend looks. Okay, let's talk about the 3 essentials for cover letter writing. First, you need the job posting. It's giving you the skills, the qualifications needed for the job. It's also maybe sharing some of the responsibilities. You also need your resume because that's your inventory of all of your skills and experiences. And you're doing matchmaking, you're aligning your skills and experiences with what you see on the job posting. You also need a little bit of WhoLogic here, because when you're writing your stories, the body of the cover letter, you're often writing about what you did, how you did the work, and the outcome produced. Let's take a look at some samples. Okay, I've got 2 samples to show you. This sample is what I call the narrative version of a cover letter. I'm also going to show you a value point version. But let's start here with the narrative and let's dissect it a little bit. So we see the person's contact information, the date. We know who they're sending the letter to. This is for an industrial engineering internship. I see that in the first paragraph. So the writer is expressing interest. They even say they're eager to add value. So there's some enthusiasm there. They highlight 3 skills: creative problem solving, leadership, communication abilities. Are they pulling these skills from thin air? Nope. They are directly coming from what is on the job description. Alignment. So that's the intro paragraph. The next 2 paragraphs are very WhoLogic based. They're talking about what this person did, how they did the work, and the outcome produced. So, for example, in the second paragraph, you can see this person facilitated 9 steps to problem solve issues that arose on the manufacturing floor. The 9 steps practice helped organize my process for identifying and tackling the root cause issues and to produce recommendations for cost-saving solutions. You can see what they did, how they did the work they did, and the outcome. Again, they're not picking this story out of thin air. They're writing about something that they know connects with the job. They do the same thing with a slightly different story in the third paragraph. And then their fourth paragraph is their closing. They talk a little bit more about a few skills that are on the job posting, and then they say they welcome an opportunity to interview. And then it's signed. That's a cover letter, and that's the narrative version. Here's the value point version. So this is a different job. It's for a hardware engineering full-time job. You can see the first paragraph and the last paragraph are very similar to the narrative version, but the center of this cover letter looks a little different. It's bulleted. What this person has done is they've taken a look at the job posting and they've pulled responsibilities and skills directly from the job posting. They've highlighted them using bold and italics. Integration of components with electrical controllers, hardware testing, develop, improve, and test, demonstrate product safety and integrity. These are all responsibilities from the job posting. And this person has bulleted value points on their resume that match. So all they've done is pulled their bulleted value points from their resume and attached them to the job responsibility. I sometimes call this the lazy version of a cover letter because it's really quick. You're highlighting just a couple things from the job posting and then just pulling over some of your bulleted value points. So that's it. That's the value point version. Now, here's the other thing that can happen for you that helps you save time and create some efficiencies. You can actually use AI to help you write your draft cover letter. I particularly like ChatGPT. So all you do is you just upload your resume, you upload the job posting, and you ask ChatGPT to help you write a cover letter that aligns with the job posting and is related to your resume. It will do a really good job writing a first draft. Now, you need to edit it, you need to customize it, you need to make it your own, but this tool can help you with time savings. So I say use it. Okay, I have shown you some sample cover letters. We've got more to share with you on our website, and we have even more resources to help you with self-marketing and managing your career. Just go to careers.egr.msu.edu for a little more information. I hope this session was helpful for you. Thank you.